Hello and welcome to the TCF Morning Show. It is Wednesday, January 13th, and this morning I am joined by Boomy at BoomyTCF on Twitter. I am Zach Lilia at ZLiliaTCF. The main page is at typical_Chicago on Twitter. This morning we will be talking about how Jeremy Colliton got a 2-year extension, and we don't know why. The White Sox signed Liam Hendricks, a huge signing for that bullpen. Um, Also, I think a crazy person, but
little bit.
but awesome. So if you're a White Sox fan, be very excited about that. The NBA is having some COVID problems early. Like we said last night, the Bulls game was canceled because of it. And a few more games this week have been postponed because of COVID. And then we will end the show with Boomys Wacky Web Story, like we always do. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Just type in typical Chicago fans. You will find us on there. Go over to the YouTube page, subscribe to the YouTube page, Typical Chicago Bands. All of our morning shows, podcasts, interviews, food reviews are on there. Go to wherever you get your podcast from. Type in Typical Chicago Fans. You will find us on there. If it's Apple, please subscribe, rate, and review. Give us that 5-star rating. Shout out to 26shirts.com. Chicago Boomy's got the shirt on tonight. If you want a shirt just like that, go over to 26shirts.com, Chicago. Use the promo code typical Chicago fans at checkout for 15% off of your purchase. Again, that is typical Chicago fans at checkout for 15% off of your purchase. If you want a shirt like that that goes to a great cause, like you said, go to 26shirts.com, Chicago. How we doing, Boomy? How we doing on this? It's a Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. It's been cold. I thought we were supposed to warm up.
I mean, it was 38 earlier today, which is the first we've
The
cracked into
sun.
the 30s.
We saw the sun
Yeah,
today.
we did see
Beautiful.
the sun. Yeah, I can't complain, man. Like you said, we're about halfway through the week, and it's starting to warm up. So things are looking good. Starting to get a little bit of the nerves going for the Packers game this weekend, but you know what? We're plugging through, so I have very little to complain about.
Oh yeah, that sucks. That sucks a lot, dude. Let's get into our first subject here. Jeremy Colliton, the coach of the Chicago Blackhawks, got a 2-year extension through the 22-23 season. Boomy, can you explain to me why?
I wish I could.
Because it
I'm
was
not
the first
exactly
round of a
sure.
really weird bubble type playoff. Like, where is the reason for this?
I think some of it has to do with the buyout. I'm not 100% sure on that, but this would have been the final year of his contract. He's only 36. I never realized that, how young he was. But like you said, the unexpected win over the Edmonton Oilers back in August. I don't know, man. It's kind of just feels like a place filler. Like I think they know
It
that the
doesn't
team
make
is
any
not.
sense at all. It doesn't. It just
No.
feels like they're trying to say that they're trying to pretty much. I don't know how to really word it. Like they're trying to make themselves feel like it was the right thing that they did in firing Q and hiring him, and they're trying to say that it's been a success since he's been here.
Yeah, it feels very like Mike Quaddy to me. Kind of just a guy that's going to be there to get him through the rough couple years we have coming up. I don't think the money was super big on what they're paying him. Um, so hopefully that's the case. I mean, I get it. You don't want it to be a distraction throughout the year, and like you said, we don't expect him to compete, but at the same time, you don't want anything, hanging over the team as they're playing. So, I mean, I kind of get it on that end, but like I said, I think it's just a place filler thing, kind of, waiting for hopefully, some future players to be competitive again within the next probably at least 2 to 3 years from now. So I don't know, man. I don't like it, but what are you gonna do? You're in a rebuilding phase.
It's just Stan Bowman doing Stan Bowman things.
It's actually more probably like equivalent to. Actually, that's not even a great comp.
No.
I think
What I mean is
I was
Stan
gonna say,
Bowman is doing
no,
Stan Bowman things.
I agree. It's more Mike Quaddy. I was gonna say it's like a Jim Boylan hire. And then
I thought you were talking about mine. I'm like, that really wasn't a comparison.
No. I think it's like I said, just you're plugging someone in and hoping that gets you through the next 2 years. Maybe you compete for that 8 spot. I don't. The Blackhawks start tomorrow, and I have like less than 1% in a hope that this team's even going to make the playoffs without Taser.
They start tonight.
Yes, tonight. My bad. Without Taze, without oh Jesus Christ, what am I forgetting here? Dak. So I might not even watch the opener tonight. I don't even know if it's worth my time.
We're gonna watch it. Stop it. You'll watch it.
We'll see what's going on in the college basketball world. I think I'd rather watch college basketball right now than a very, very bad Blackhawks team.
We'll watch it. We'll see what happens. But tonight, I didn't really realize that there was no preseason. So
nope, straight to it.
Because I saw they had a scrimmage, I think this last weekend. The team
inter squad scrimmage.
Yeah, the Blackhawks versus the Blackhawks. But we'll see how the season goes. But we'll be watching. Don't let Boomy get everyone down here. The White Sox signed Liam Hendricks. Is he technically a closer?
Yeah, so he closed for the A's last year, I believe. Obviously, I believe the White Sox still have Colome, who is a very good closer. I don't know.
This guy is awesome to watch.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I completely agree. It's just,
it'll be having fun out there, and that's what you need on a team like this. And it was an awesome signing by the White Sox. And you'll have to see how it goes, but I think that if I was a White Sox fan, I would love a guy like this on my team.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's just even if you do have the issue, with Colome, like I said,
you've had worse problems than having two closers.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Do you know the Cubs will still have Craig Kimbrell this year?
Yeah. I do want to look this up. If Colome is still on the White Sox. I mean, if he is, then that's obviously just kind of icing on the cake for them to add that. But I mean, even if you don't have him back, you still have a lockdown closer. So it's a great addition. I'm sure there's some White Sox fans that would like to have seen him go out and make one of those bigger deals, one of those bigger trades for Darvish or something like that.
If you look at it right now, there is nothing really going on. So if you're the White Sox, you're like, at least my team is making some moves. You know what I mean? Like the Lindor trade happened and stuff like that. But really and truthfully, for free agency, nothing has really happened.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you've seen I think there was, rumors about, is it not Correa? There's somebody on the Astros that I'm drawing a blank on here. That is a free. Oh, Springer, I think, is a free agent. And you still have yet to see anything happen with him. So it's been very, very quiet, and it's just you kind of makes you curious as to. We've talked about this, for the last 3 years. Free agency in baseball and how silly it can be sometimes. So I guess we'll just have to wait and
they
find
market
out.
it so bad. Like even with the Lindor trade, like it was so like talk about it a little more. Like that's a big trade.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But let's move on.
I think it's great the White Sox add to it, and they're gonna be tough, man. I believe
a lot of things to look forward to.
I just looked it up. I think Alex Colome is a free agent now, so maybe that means the end of his White Sox tenure. So
the Cubs are
Chapman or not Chapman. Jesus, I'm struggling tonight, man. I'm struggling with names.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Who's the guy the White Sox just signed that we just talked about?
Oh, Liam Hendricks?
Yeah, you lose Colome, but you add Hendricks.
Oh, there we go. Um, what was I going to say about the White Sox? Oh, the Cubs. Wilson Contreras. He'll be traded by the end of the week, I feel like. And it's just getting tough.
Called me off for being negative. I don't think Wilson's going anywhere.
I'm pretty sure he is. I mean, they were looking with the Marlins that was getting a little closer, and I feel like something's going to happen. I feel like we're going to be rebuilding, as some would say. Even though
And
I
if you
don't I
do,
don't
you better
get
get a
how.
Hall of
How?
Fame.
How? With what are we gonna I'm not gonna get into it right now, but like the Yu Darvish trade, we got nothing.
Yeah.
Like whatever. NBA COVID problems. Like you said, the Bulls were supposed to play last night against the Celtics. The Celtics did not have enough players. There has been multiple games this week kind of postponed because of COVID. So we're going to have to see how the NBA goes with it. They saw that a guy had tested positive for the separate second time.
Yeah, I believe that was the case. The biggest thing that kind of jumped off to me was they wasted no time. They've imposed stricter health and safety protocols already. I mean, this is just kind of a week. We're not even a month into the season. Remember this. We started the season on December 21st. We're not even a month in, and they're already having to impose stricter health and safety protocols. How long is it going to be until they go back to the bubble?
I don't know. I don't know why they thought some of these rules were going to work to start
Yeah.
off. So we'll have to. I bet you
And then you have
we'll see
Kyrie
fans for a
Irving.
while.
You have videos coming out that he's at family parties with no mask on. It's like I think by I'll say April 1st, we're back in a bubble situation in the NBA, if not sooner. If this continues to not work and there's guys, out, it kind of like that happened. Was it Lou Williams that was seen at a Atlanta strip club during the bubble? It's going to be just like that. Anytime someone can get a picture of one of those guys in the NBA out without a mask on, it's going to be headline news. I think we're going to be back in a bubble before we know it. If that's what
Hopefully
it
not.
takes to keep the NBA going, then that's fine.
We'll see. We'll see. Boomy, do you got a wacky web story to end the show here?
I sure do, and I think a lot of us can relate. New Year, trying to get healthier and eat healthier and be better with our diets. But thanks to the folks at Ben and Jerry, not only can we continue to get fatter, but our dogs can now.
I
Ben and
showed you
Jerry's
this
has
yesterday.
released, yeah, Ben and Jerry's released two flavors of a edible ice cream for your dog. Which is Ben and Jerry's is already like $5 a pint. I can't imagine what they're going to charge for my dog. I don't want her to hear it, but I don't think she's going to be getting any of this because it
Oh,
sounds like
wow.
dude, it's expensive. That's a treat for me.
A little treat here and there. Come on, Boomy.
Dude, we're probably still talking like $5. I'm not paying $5 for a one-time treat. I can get a box of treats for that for $2.50 and it'll last me 2 weeks. But they are doing it with a sunflower base, so it's the same one they use in their non-dairy human desserts. So it sounds like this is going to be edible for humans. I might buy it for her, and it might not make it to her because it sounds like we're going to be able to eat this if we so wanted. But yeah, they're getting
I
into
still think the goal is for the dog to eat it. Like I don't
well,
think they
yeah, but
want you
they're
to
doing
eat
it literally the same style as like their non-dairy stuff that they sell.
Yeah,
So
I
it
know,
will.
but still, like it's for the dog.
Yeah. They said that household pets, the money spent on household pets rose 6.5% to almost $85 million between 2015 and 2020. Also, with people being quarantined, the number of pets being adopted and things like that rose significantly. So this is definitely, I mean, it's on the backs of a good thing, more pets being adopted and more rescues being taken in. But I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough situation that first time I'm at the freezer section at Walmart and getting my Ben and Jerry's. Do I grab one for the pups? So we'll have to wait and see.
You better get one for your dog.
We'll see. She's a big fan of Taco Bell burritos, so I'm sure she'll like this.
Yeah, that probably always ends well.
Yeah, that's definitely the way I would put it.
But thank you, Boomy at Boomy TCF on Twitter for joining me tonight. I am Zach Lilia at Z Lilia. TCF, the main page is at typical_Chicago, Instagram, Facebook. Type in typical Chicago fans. You can find us on there. Go over to the YouTube page to type in typical Chicago fans. Subscribe to the YouTube page. All our morning shows, podcasts, interviews are on the YouTube page. Wherever you get your podcast from, if it's Apple, please subscribe, rate, and review. If it's anywhere else, just type in typical Chicago fans. You will find us on there. A shout out to 26shirts.com Chicago. Use the promo code typical Chicago fans at checkout for 15% off of your purchase. Again, that is typical Chicago fans at checkout for 15% off of your purchase at 26shirts.com Chicago. Anything else, Boomy?
Hey, let's have a beautiful Wednesday. We're almost halfway to the week. We got Blackhawks hockey tonight, even though I may or may not be watching. But hey, started something new. It's better than having no sports. So let's have a good Wednesday.
This has been the TCF Morning Show, Wednesday, January 13th. We love you all.
Peace.